Tavex, purity becoming one. Tavex, purity becoming one. This is a new yes from Israel, Hebrew on the island too. To the sensible Hebrew, stop falling for their tricks. Women of the Most High, it's great to see you on. Tavex, purity becoming one. You can see that Tavex pretty good today, I think. Tavex. Waiting love and respect for the Hebrews. New on deck. Happy to see you, Tavex. King David 144 in the house. Take off that 144. King David in the house. Tavex, purity becoming one. To the sensible Hebrew, stop falling for your tricks. Got a good video for you today, Most High willing. All right, we're at 1:20. We're going to wait. Vic, Damati Jr., Tavex, purity becoming one. You all know what that Tavex means. Tavex, purity becoming one. Tavex, purity becoming one. Okay, excellent. I got you. Psalm 144. Okay, because once I see 144, Christians, Messianics, Revelations, all that stuff. Now you are 100% correct. Psalm 144. Most High, bless my hands to war and my fingers to fight. Yes. Very good. To sensible Hebrews, stop falling for it. Hopefully you guys watched my video I did yesterday on fabric. I didn't think I was going to do a video today, but maybe I won't be doing a video for a week. I don't know. We'll see. I got another video title, but I'm definitely most high willing not going to do it. I'm just gonna do this one because the little thing that I wanted to add in yesterday's fabric video, I forgot to add it as just a bonus. So this video is like the bonus that I left out from yesterday's fabric video. It was a bonus clip. And I wanted to talk about it a little bit. So I'm going to just talk about, I said, I'll just make it a video. I have another little trick that they've been doing out, saying, making you believe. I'm going to add it in. I got some scriptures that just merged with it. And then I got a bonus that hopefully I won't forget. I got it at the end of this. And guess what? When I'm into this video, somebody on here, a new how or somebody on here, say, listen, where's that bonus? So I won't forget. Because, I'm older. And, I can forget things. I could be so laser focused in, and then I forget the bonus. So this video is because I forgot the bonus in the last video. And so I said, I'm going to make that bonus in yesterday's fabric video that I was supposed to do. I'm actually going to make it a video, which is today. To the sensible Hebrew, don't be fooled by their tricks. And I have a bonus for this video. And I don't want to make a separate video about it, so make sure you remind me if I forget. I may not forget, but just remind me. We're at 4:20. We'll give a few more minutes. See if somebody, because it's early. I think this is Saturday, and it's very early. It's 3:43, and I know that people do not expect me to come on at 3:43. So that's very early. So we'll give them a couple minutes. To the sensible Hebrew, stop falling for their tricks. And, listen, there may just be 4 users in a room right here, but there's 4 in the room just typing. But there could be others, because usually, you know, when I close a video out, there's 30, 40, 50 people in the room, but they're not on the live chat typing. Today is Sunday. Listen, this is what happens to you when you're retired. And like me, I keep praying that every second, every minute, every hour, every day go by very quickly. See, we all need each other. We have to help each other. I don't even know what day it is. I knew it was the weekend. I just didn't know. I thought it was Saturday, but apparently it's not. It's Sunday. So thank you. Total videos, 633 videos. Oh. Praise the Most High. Hopefully we make 700 videos. But I don't think by the end of this year, next year. And then I will have tied my old video channel. I don't remember how much I had, 750, I don't know. But the number doesn't matter. What matters is that the word of the Most High gets out, that you Israelites know 1 Samuel chapter 7, if you're going to return back to the Most High, return back to the Most High with your whole heart. Put away the strange God and serve him alone. Isaiah 43. He chose to blot out our transgressions for his sake. Beside him, there's no Savior. And if we could get that down, and know that he's the creator and savior and redeemer alone, protector and helper, then his channel was a success. Avi Indy, Tarvex, got a strong Hebrew in the house. I'm not going to say queen. I'm just going to say a strong Hebrew in the house. You'll get it by the end of this video. Tarvex, purity becoming one. Everybody out here knows what Tarvex already means, or they should know what it means. And at the bottom of the menorah, that's where it says Tarvex. And it's not Tarvex, it's just Tav. 400 numeric value of the Phoenician Hebrew alphabet means purity becoming one. When you read Hosea 8, the Most High didn't say shalom and peace to the Israelites. He said, is Israel capable of purity? Because apparently they're not. And just like the wisest men that ever lived said, what happens, happened. What occurs, occurred long since. There's nothing new under the sun. None can be added or taken away. So, the question still remains. As you can see, there's no peace in the earth. Peace, shalom, peace. So I'm somebody, and this video has to deal with this too. I'm not a follower. All the other channels, shalom, you can see it, say it, there's nothing wrong, but I don't follow that because I don't see that. If I see that, yeah, but I don't see it, and I don't follow. So on my channel, the statement that I always say is Tav X, and the X is the pictograph. It's the cross sticks. It's not the Wakanda greeting. It's not the pirate's flag. It's not X marks the spot. It's the cross sticks. It's the symbol of the alphabet, 400 numeric alphabet of the Phoenician Hebrew. Like everybody feels Paleo is the original language of the Hebrews and whatever, but here at Hebrew Island too, I don't think so. From my research, I didn't think so from the beginning either, because I'm like, I brought a book to study Hebrew, but not to learn Hebrew because nobody knows it. And Spanish is hard for me. So why am I going to try to learn Hebrew? But I wanted to be close to my culture as possible that was stolen from me and you. So I said, you know what, let me learn something about the Hebrew language. So I brought a book, or I brought 2 books. And the books that I had, they didn't really have Paleo in it too much. What they had is Phoenician and Babylonian and Aramaic and stuff like that. So, you know, I did Aramaic, I didn't know Babylon, I didn't want. So I said, let me just start studying Paleo Hebrew, not Paleo, Phoenician Hebrew. And then when I dug a little deeper, what I found out is that, and when I actually saw the Paleo, I'm saying, it's got a lot more stuff in the grammar section than the Phoenician. So then I was like, I wonder if Abraham, because he was referred to as a Hebrew, but I wonder if Moses and Aaron was talking paleo. Then when I started researching more and more and more and discovering, and when knowledge increases in the earth, and the same back then, the same now, it's increasing in the earth, I started figuring out, like, maybe they were reading, maybe they were doing the Phoenician because it seems easier, like more non-complicated, more cluttered and stuff like that. And then when I kept digging and digging, I realized, hey, Abraham came from Ur the Chaldees. This is a Canaanite land. But what were the Canaanites speaking? They were speaking a form of Aramaic. So if Abraham's the first Hebrew, well, what language is he speaking? And how did it evolve? So then when I kept digging, I said, hey, wait a minute. The original Hebrew stems from the Aramaic. And then when I kept digging about Hebrew, it said that they took the alphabet of the Phoenician language, another Canaanite language, and merged it with the verbiage of the Armenian, the Aramaic, rather, excuse me, the Aramaic. So Hebrew, to me, from my research, is a combination. See, they just say paleo. No, it's a combination of Aramaic and Phoenician alphabets. So I feel that my Tav X comes from the original of Hebrew language. So, I feel comfortable learning the Phoenician Hebrew. And I don't know how to speak it. I just know the alphabet, the pictographs, the numeric values of all the alphabets, and all stuff like that. The other stuff we don't need to know. When we pray that Most High accepts us and He's appeased with us, we can get to the kingdom. Then I could speak Hebrew, the real Hebrew, or Eberite language. All right, 12 minutes, 17 seconds. All praises to the Most High Creator is in the house. Topics to everybody there. We will begin. And you know that everything in this notebook comes out of my Tanakh, because my videos are my notes are my videos. And just in case they come knocking on my door one day, say, give me that damn Tanakh of yours. You use it too much. We hate you. And I'll give it to them. And in these notebooks, I got so many of them, all filled with videos and scripture. They could take it. I have it already. So it's all in here. So you see me reading from here. Say, hey, what is he reading from? What is he doing? I already explained it to you. Fair use, fair use. I'm going to put it out just before I show you these couple video clips. Nuha or somebody type in fair use when I actually start showing clips. I'm not showing them now. We're going to get into my video called To Sensible Hebrews. Stop falling for their tricks. Almost everything that they say and everything that they do, everything that the heathen Gentiles promise is basically a lie. Am I exaggerating? Tell me yes or no. Am I exaggerating? The entire language system of the heathen Gentiles is pure witchcraft. And I will prove it to you with two examples at the end of this video. Remember this. James Hardy, Tav X, To Sensible Hebrews, stop falling for their tricks. Almost everything they say, do, and promise is a lie. Their entire language system is pure witchcraft. Psalm 58:4, the wicked are defiant from birth. The liars go astray from the womb. You know that one in Isaiah 56. You know they come out lying from between their nasty legs of their mother heathen Gentile. Lying like crazy. Go that way. No, it's not up there, it's down here. It's dark, but we know it's light. They lie all the time. Out of their mother's womb, they come lying. And then they learn that and they grow up to be the biggest liars. That's why everything they do, everything they say, everything they produce is linked with some type of lie or fraud. Am I exaggerating? Proverbs 30. Keep lies and false words far from me. ... I just want you to know that part in Deuteronomy and Proverbs 30. Keep lies and false words far from me. And this video is going to help you to navigate, not a whole bunch of them. You can research all those other lies on your own. I'm going to give you one that is so out there that you didn't realize. And I'm going to share it with you so that you maybe mirror or mimic your Koheleth, your teacher, preacher of the book of wisdom. It's the book of wisdom. Koheleth just means teacher, more. So you don't have to follow them. And especially women, that one example is directed for you women. Don't follow the other heathen women and the women of the world on what hip hop and Hollywood and stuff. Don't follow none of these people. Proverbs 14, verse 8. All honest will not lie, but a false witness testifies lies. The honest will not lie. A false witness, they testify lies. And the heathen Gentiles, the ones that are the poster child, including Esau, that Negro hiding guy, but we don't see him. Just go with what we see. These demonic heathen Gentiles are the poster childs of lies. And their language is all deception and witchcraft. Jeremiah 9:7. And Jeremiah 9:7 is talking to the Israelites. And I'm using it as one of my first verses that I'm starting this video with. It's one of the first. I didn't say it's the first. It's one of the first that I'm starting with. Because we indirectly, not me, because I try to stay far away from these heathen Gentiles. I don't follow them. I don't envy them. I don't look up to them. I see them as the devil that the Bible speaks of and nothing less than that. So I'm fooled by them. I follow them. I look at it. Those are slaves on the loose. When you read Lamentations 5, it says, for the Israelites are saying, for the crown has fallen from our heads. Woe, we have sinned. And then you keep reading in Lamentation 5, it says, in Lamentation 5, it says, and now the slaves rule over us. So I just look at them as slaves. And then Ecclesiastes 10 says, I see the servants upon horses and the princes walking. It's trading places because of Deuteronomy 28 and Leviticus 26. Our forefathers sitting, going against the covenant, and you are doing it today, most of you. Not you guys in the live chat, but you know who I'm talking about. So this is talking to the Israelites. But where did they get it from? Start digging. Stop just taking things for face value. And that's why I'm making this video too, because you take things for face value. To the sensible Hebrew, stop falling for their tricks. Almost everything the heathens say is a lie. Their entire language system is witchcraft. And you fall for it. Jeremiah 9:7. Jeremiah 9:7. Their tongue is a sharpened arrow. They use their mouth to deceive. One speaks to his fellow in friendship, but lays an ambush for him in his heart. You heathen, you Israelites are tricked by the heathens. Because secretly, a lot of you guys want to be like them. You want to make your skin pale and albino. That's better looking. Change your eye colors. Even though Negroes have color eyes like me, I have green eyes. You look blue when I wear blue shirts. We're the originators. They're the clone people. So why look up to them? They're the slaves on the loose. Now the slaves rule over us. Why are you copying them? You are the standard. That's how I view myself. Whether my hair is thin and falling out, I still view myself high up on the top. Not because of me, because of what the scriptures say about me and what it says about you. Jeremiah 9:5. Jeremiah 9:5. You dwell in the midst of deceit. In their deceit, they refuse to heed me, declares the Most High. That's you. And that's why I'm going to bring out two examples. One example is specifically for women, the Hebrew Israelites. I don't want you to envy them. The Most High is telling you not to envy them. Don't be them. Don't use their slang. Don't follow them. Don't do nothing. Be you. Be the daughter of Zion, the daughter of Sarah. Don't be them. Don't envy them. Oh, hey, all the women are saying it. Fuck that shit. I'll copy that. F you. Jeremiah 9:5. You dwell in the midst of deceit. In their deceit, they refuse to heed me, declared the Most High. Here at Hebrew on the Island 2, this video to sensible Hebrews. Stop falling for their tricks and try to wake you up to something. And guess what? You can look up all the other tricks and stuff like that on your own. I'm giving you just one that's blatant in front of you. Say it all the time and you don't even realize it. But you act like it, most of you. So it kind of fits you. But for you, daughters of Zion, daughters of Sarah, you don't copy them. Just like I don't say shalom, shalom. I don't see peace. I see we need purity, and that's why I say Tavex, purity and becoming one. Tavex, purity becoming one. Listen, Israel, it is high time to stop. Israel, stop falling for their lies and tricks. Psalm 12, verse 3. Psalm 12, verse 3. Men speak lies to one another. Their speech is smooth. They talk with duplicity. And this is this video. That's why I'm making this video. Because the example I'm going to give you has duplicity. It can be said one way or it could be said another way. Just like the word nigger. The Caucasians say nigger, you know what they mean. They ain't meaning like the Negroes would say, hey, listen, my nigga means thing. It's duplicity. Don't even say it really, basically. It's tricks. It's witchcraft. And when they be saying that thing that I'm going to expose to you today, it ain't meaning the good word. They calling you that because they've made you into that by the videos that you see on YouTube and TikTok, how your actions are, how you think, how you act. They're using that other word for you. And you don't even know it. You saying it all the time. Well, here today, I'm gonna reveal it to you. Psalm 12:3. Men speak lies to one another. And then you other niggas are saying it to other niggas. So you speak lies to one another. Their speech is smooth. They talk with duplicity. Psalm 122. Psalm chapter 120, verse 2. O Lord, save me from the treacherous lips, from a deceitful tongue. I'm exposed their deceitful tongue, that you've been hoodwinked. Call yourself bad things. Proverbs 26, verse 26. Proverbs 26, verse 26. His hatred may be concealed by dissimulation, but his evil will be exposed to the public view. And right now, I'm exposing him to the public view of the Hebrew Israelites that watch this channel. And some of the regular heathens that secretly watch. Proverbs 26:26. His hatred may be concealed by dissimulations. He's showing his hatred by getting you to act how the videos act, how the televisions, how they are acting, portraying Negroes and stuff. They're getting you to do it. It's a concealed hatred. To hate yourself. You hate your skin color. You hate everything about yourself. You hate your hair, your skin color, your neighborhoods, everything. Your stigma. You hate everything about you. His hatred may be concealed, the heathens, about you. They're teaching you. They're your teacher. You don't even know. His hatred may be concealed by dissimulation, but his evil will be exposed to the public view. And here at Hebrew on the Island too, that's why they don't like me. I'm exposing them. I'm going to expose something to you, Hebrew women, which you need to stop immediately. Because you know they don't mean the good one. They mean the bad one for you. And they look at you like, you're stupid as hell. Remember Jeremiah 4. It says it. He says, my people are stupid. My people are ignorant. They know the way of wickedness and evil, but they don't know the way of good. Am I lying? You're going to see in a second. I'm almost done. I'm going to show it. Then I'm going to give you the bonuses. My people are stupid. My people are ignorant. They know the ways of wickedness and evil and twerking and the next dance move and the next slang words. They know that. They don't know the way of goodness, the way of righteousness. Jeremiah 17:18. Jeremiah 17:18. Let my persecutors be shamed, and let not me be shamed. Let them be dismayed. Bring on them the day of disaster and shatter them with double destruction. That's what I pray for the Esau and the heathen Gentiles. Psalm 79, pour your wrath upon the heathens, for they have not known you. And you know they don't. You know the scriptures say in Psalm 147, 19 to 20, he gave his word to Jacob and his statutes and judgments unto Israel. He has not dealt so with any other nations. And for the judgments they don't know. Praise ye the Most High. Isaiah 45, only God is with the Israelites. Amos 3, 1 and 2. He said, out of all the families of the earth, only Israel have I known. Joel 2:27, he said, I only dwell amongst Israel. Numbers 35:34, only dwell amongst the children of Israel. You don't deal with them like that. They are going to be our forever slaves and servants in Isaiah chapter 14, Amos 9:12, Jeremiah 30, Psalm 149, etc., etc., etc. Bring on them the day of disaster and shatter them with a double destruction. That's why I pray that every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every month, every week, shoot by quick. Look, I didn't even know. I thought it was Saturday. No, I told me it was Sunday. It's going by fast. In times, the last days is here. I don't know what season of it, but we in it. And everybody knows it on the earth. The Hebrew Israelites know it, and the heathen Gentiles know it, and Esau knows it. The heathen Gentiles' language is pure witchcraft. Here are just two examples you might not know. Let me get into it. Let me get into this. See, I'm jumping right into it. I'm jumping right into it. You Negro Hebrew women love to call yourself queens. Queens, or just Queen. And you like to call others, yeah, go queen. You a queen. Don't listen to him. We queens. We want to be treated like queens. But let's take a deeper look, because they know you won't dig deep, but I will at Hebron Island too. And I'll share with you when people share with me. Biblically Vesticle shared that with me. Listen, we learn from each other, point blank. I learned my stuff from my old Moray who lives in Israel, but that's when I was Messianic. I learned some of the fundamentals, not all of it, because they throw JC in it. I escaped from that. The Most High opened my eyes for that. But that was my beginning foundation. Then the Most High gave me the full foundation by telling me, just read the Tanakh. I'm the creator, I'm the savior, redeemer alone. And once I got that, then I got the puzzle. So we learn from people. Remember, you chew the meat, spit out the bone, as Caloric 8 always says. See, if the will is created, don't have to create the will again. That's why I make these videos. You guys can make YouTube channels of your own and copy all my videos. I don't mean use my face. You could if you want, but you can just take all my notes and make other videos, because guess what? I ain't going to reach those people. And if that's in your heart to do, do it. Because the Most High is putting that in your heart to do it. Because he controls everything. And that's what a lot of you people don't understand. He controls everything from start to finish. I put the word And when that biblically vestical guy, sent me a couple things, and he sent me this video that I'm gonna share with you today. And I said, I'm gonna put it in my video. Because any FYI for your information I could share with it. That's what love is. Sharing. Oh no, I got all the information, I'm gonna hide it. I know more scripture than most of the people. I'm gonna hide it from them. I'm not gonna say it to them. I'm gonna let them just go blank on the dark road and fall off into the volcano. No, I'm gonna share it. Love your brother, love your sister. Share what I have with you. So when he told me that, I looked at it for myself because I do have to check and recheck. So I put the word to the test in Google search, the word queen. Is queen, Queen, the same as queen, Quean? Are they the same? Let's look. Yeah, let's go together. Let's see together. Okay, hold on. Let's see what it means, and let's see how it sounds. And remember, they use trickery. Like they tell you, say good morning. Morning means sadness, or it's tricks. They're the devil. But I don't think, I never heard about the queen stuff. So I said, let me share it with you guys. That was pretty fascinating to me. Let me see, without shutting this off. Okay, let me see if we get it right. Okay. I think you can see it. It says queen, Quean. You know what it means? An overly forward, impudent woman, shrewd hussy, and the next one, a prostitute. Let's see if you pronounce it the same way as how all you Negro women like to, oh, we queens. Let's see.
Queen.
Quean. You say it like this.
Queen.
So we already know that Queen means like, hold on, let's go, let's look a little further. And let me see if I can bring this a little closer. I'm going to read it the best that I can. Queen and queen are in fact related. Both are related to Proto-Germanic queenon or similar, wife, woman. A wife or a woman. And then you could keep reading more. If you want to look it up, I looked all this stuff up. I just wanted to show you that. You guys all go around calling yourself queen. Hey, queen. We queens. Hey, queen. What's up, queen? So, you know that they sound the same. They promote the use of this word queen to be used by females all around the world who, for the most part, act exactly like the hussy, which comes out of the definition queen. The word hussy, let me see, did I write that in here? Yeah, I got the word hussy, Hussy. I'm sorry, I don't got high tech. I can just do it the way I could do it. The word hussy, that comes out of the definition queen, Quean. Hussy. Hussy means a brazen or immoral woman, a mischievous, impudent, or ill-behaved girl. Hussy comes out of the definition queen, Quean, It means a brazen or immoral woman, a mischievous, impudent, or ill-behaved girl. That's the definition of queen. Do you really think they are looking at you women as the wives of real kings or kings? Or secretly they promote that in their television, YouTube videos and all that, every part of society. You think they're calling you, they really referring you as the queen, like royal, or they referring you as the Queen? That sounds exactly the same. They're similar. They derive from the same place, basically, a woman. Or the queen, Queen, which stands for the hussy, the whore, the prostitute. Just look at our present culture and videos, music videos, and society. They are telling you to your face, you are hussies, you are whores, you are prostitute. That's why they even tell you, go queen. And they know, they probably read Jeremiah 4. My people are stupid. They are ignorant. They know the ways of wickedness and evilness, but they don't know the way of good. And they know you're laziest, the day is short, because the days go by very fast. So I say, usually you say, they go there as the days of long, like the days as long as the long day, whatever. But they know that you guys have never researched this. So they're telling you to your face, they're going queen. In your mind, you think Queen, oh, I'm a queen, royal. In their devilish mind, you know it's the opposite. They say, yeah, you a queen. Go queen. Go prostitute. And you got that crazy black rapper, Red, whatever her name is, Red, whatever. She's crazy. A hussy, a prostitute. A lot of you people, yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Yeah, you're queens. I'll call you queen. Queen, whore, prostitute, hussy, what is that? Ill-behaved girl. Ill-behaved girl. So stop following the nations of women. Be the daughters of Sarah. Be the daughters of Zion. Don't follow them. Don't envy them. Don't follow none of their ways. As the scriptures tell us, don't follow none of their ways. None. None. None of their ways. Because they trick us. You shouldn't want to do, say, be, act nothing like Esau on the top, but his little mini-me guys are the heathen Gentiles. And their whole society is witchcraft, Baphomet, bizarro world. Why would you want to follow it? Why do you try to go for the trends? You go, queen. You think them white Caucasian executives are saying you go queen meaning Queen, or do you think they mean Quean? It's craziness. So sensible Hebrew women, don't fall for their lies and tricks. Don't envy them or act like the rest of the women. Let them be called queens, Quean, all day. You want to be called daughters of Zion, daughters of Sarah, not a queen. Don't follow the trend of modern wicked society. For example, I don't follow trends. I do the law and I do me. I don't follow. That's why you don't hear me, shalom, shalom. No, tavet. And I hate and don't read that New Testament. I hate their JC. I ain't reading the Apocrypha and them other books. I ain't following you niggas. I'm gonna do the law because I want to be a Kohelet. I want to be an expert in the law, in the Tanakh. The Amos 3:7. The Most High does nothing without revealing it to the prophets. He didn't tell me to read any book of Enoch or Jasher, even though the book of Jasher is in there. You say, oh, well, it says that in there. Okay, but I don't see that book of Jasher. And if it is, where's the papyrus? So we can verify. Because everything that they do, say, and give you is basically a lie. So how can you trust it? They got the book of Enoch is, I don't know how many pages, 100 something, 200, 300 pages. Well, where's the papyrus that shows all that? And if it doesn't, you know they come out of their mother's womb lying. You know they control the book publishing. So why would you believe them? Just study. Keep it simple, stupid. Now let me give you the other example. And I'm going to give you the other example. And I remember the bonus. I'm going to do that. Now the other example is, this is something that I learned, like that I came to realize. I'm telling you, the lies run deeper than you think. I'm going to give you another one. Tell me which is really the better, positive or negative. Tell me which one is, the world purports to you positive, 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 negative, just like they Caucasians are up, niggas are down. Well, that's kind of how they push positive and negative to you. Well, I'm going to make it very clear. I'm going to give you a very easy example. Tell me when you take a blood test and they're looking for a disease or something bad in you, are you looking for a positive written word, or are you looking for a negative written word on your lab test? So which word is the better? Oh, it's negative. I want to be negative here at Huron Island too. Because when you get a lab test, you don't want positive to come out on that shit. And if positive actually meant good, it would be reversed. But it's not. Positive means you got something bad. Yes, you got it. Positively, you got it. Negative means you don't have it. So that's just another little one that, I thought of in my head and stuff like that. But anyway, now let's get to, and hopefully this was insightful for you. Whatever they give you, whatever they tell you, whatever they lead you to believe, most of it's a lie, most of it's a trick, most of it's delusion. It's witchcraft. Hopefully this little video is edifying, and you should like this little bonus that I'm going to give you. Almost took the wrong one out. And I took it out too. This is so crazy. Bear with me. This thing is taking out things that I don't want it to take out. I'll get it back though. It's taking a long time, right? I got delays. Bear with me. I'm in a third world. My internet doesn't work how it's supposed to work. Here you go. I'll get it quick though. Okay, I got it. Now I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to show you.
Is the secret of Silent Green. New York City, in the year 2022. Nothing runs anymore. Nothing works. But the people are the same. And the people will do anything to get what they need.
This is the police.
What they need most is Soylent Green.
The supply of Soylent Green has been exhausted. Return to your home.
What is the secret of Soylent Green? Detective Sergeant Thorne. He has a 2-year backlog of unsolved murders. Now he's on a case that must be solved. Saul Roth, Thorne's private library.
Hey, Saul.
A living book in a world without books.
Have some pencils, courtesy of your next assignment. William R. Simonson.
Simonson. He was the first to learn the secret of Soylent Green.
They told me to say that they were sorry become unreliable.
Saul Roth was the next to know.
How did we come to this?
And he chose to die rather than reveal the secret of Soylent Green. What is the secret of Soylent Green?
Why did you set up Simonson?
I didn't. Sure. Officially, she's furniture. She comes with the apartment. She belongs to the tenant.
How many times you been in trouble with the police, Cheryl?
Never.
Can't hear you.
Never.
Captain Hatcher. First, he wanted this case solved.
Simonson. What do you say? It was an assassination.
Now, he just wants it
Who
closed.
bought you? High and hot. They want this case closed permanently. Their way. Now you signed it. You signed it.
Thorne refuses to close the Simonson case.
Just do what you have to do. Where did you go with Simonson?
He took me to church.
Church.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 6 months since my last confession.
Charlton Heston, Edward G. Robinson, Chuck Connors, Lee Taylor Young, Brock Peters, Paula Kelly, and Joseph Cotton fight for survival and try to solve the most bizarre riddle ever to face mankind. The search for the secret of Soylent Green. You will find out why Soylent Green means life. You will find out why Soylent Green means death.
We gotta stop him!
What is the secret of Soylent Green?
Please!
Fair use, fair use, fair use. You say, why is a new Yeshua in Israel showing us that? You know, that video, and I saw that video. I was born in 1965, and I saw that video in the 70s. I remember that. And it was about, you saw in 1973 it was made, they said in 2022, right now it's 2023. And they're saying that, there's no more books. There's really no more food. Everything is destroyed, and they're eating people. They process the people, and they are the Soylent Green food that they give to the people. So when I received this video clip, I said, I quickly remember Soylent Green. And I said, this is what it's coming down to. And it literally is. I tell you, we're in the end days. You could think, that's still, we got a long time. You could keep thinking that. I'm not still saying, the end is, but we are in the season. Things are happening. And guess what? We have to share with each other because I don't know everything. You don't know everything. People share things with me. I think it's video worthy. I added in because we need to share to be attuned to what is really going on. It's coming. It's probably in your neighborhood already. You just don't know because they're lying. They're deceptive, just like that word queen. And you've been involved in it and you don't even know. But it's real out and open in Europe. So let me share this with you. And you're going to get the picture very quickly. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. I got to turn something. I got to turn this off. Hold on. I got something else going on my phone, and I have to turn it off so you can hear the volume. Bro. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, now we got it. Now you're going to hear it. So remember, I just showed you Soylent Green, 1973. Honey, still doing it. Hold on. Hold on. I know what I got to do. I got to disconnect my Bluetooth. That's what I got to do. Crazy thing. Bluetooth. Disconnect. All right. Here we go. I had something on my Bluetooth on this other little device I have. So all the volume comes into this. All right, here we go. Sorry for the delay. Fair use, fair use. Remember the movie I just showed you, Soylent Green, 1973. This is the bonus. You think, and then in Soylent Green, it said 2022, no more books. And we're 2023, we're like in the area, no more books. Food is scarce. You see the prices of food. You see all the warehouses they burnt down all over the world. GMO and everything, hybridizing everything. Look, watch this.
I don't want.
Wait.
When I tell you that I am sick and tired of England, I mean that, bro. Because take a look at this.
It can't be British grub. But these days you've got to spend a packet to bring home the bacon. And don't even get me started on the eggs. The cost of living crisis is hitting Britain hard, with food prices rising at the fastest rate in 40 years. But now, a new line of affordable protein is hitting our shelves. This is engineered human meat. That's right, a protein made from human cells that promises to be cheaper and tastier than any of its competitors. I'm Greg Wallace, and I'm off to visit Good Harvest, where a whopping 6 tons of human meat is engineered every day. That is stunning. With the promise of cheap meat for all, it may well be the meaty miracle we need to ease the squeeze of the cost of living.
Anyone for human meat? I'm Michelle Ackley, and while Greg comes face to face with the production line, I'll be conducting a taste test with some very picky palates.
It's really tender. For the first time, we're going to find out where it comes from, how it's made, whoa, and what it tastes like. I'm up bright and early to check out the Good Harvest processing plant in Boston in Lincolnshire. But it wasn't the most scenic of drives. High fences, barbed wire, security lights, with a prison. What next? Machine gun tower? Hello? It's Greg Wallace. I've got an appointment. Yeah, I'm the bald bloke off the telly with a glass. I couldn't wait to see the mysteries that lay inside. How do you solve the cost of living crisis with engineered human meat? It sounds like magic. And this is where the magic happens. Good Harvest Processing Plant has been up and running for over 8 months. It contains both industrial and clinical operations on a site the size of 4 football pitches. You Mick, I certainly have to meet you, Greg. Very good to meet you. I'm here to learn. Right, come this way and I'll show you how it all works. I want to see everything. Mick Ross oversees the production line and is in charge of over 60 full-time staff who engineer roughly 50,000 steaks every day. So come on then, Mick. How on earth do you grow human meat? I want to introduce you to our nutrient vat. Hello, nutrient vat. Greg Wallace, telly presenter, and your job is? Well, what its job is, it processes thin slices of tissue in a nutrient-rich mix, which you see here, and then cells start to grow. So over a 24-hour period, these will slowly fuse together into one great big, what we call a cake. So you're telling me that is human flesh? Exactly. But why human meat? Why not animal meat? That's a very good question. We've got centuries of knowledge of human medicine at our side. We know more about humans than we do about animals. So we've mastered engineering human cells to make these structured flavours and sinews that we expect from the flavours of steaks we eat. Good Harvest encourages people who leave the income to sign up, select their own extraction site, and get paid within the week. You expect to be feeding the nuts. You're going to need a lot of donors. Well, it's well in demand, and we've got a lot of people come forwards, because the other great thing about it, it's an opportunity to be paid. Would you ever consider donating yourself? Yeah, maybe I would. I mean, I may have to. My bills are as high as anybody else's. You know, I've got a young family, I've got a daughter to feed, so... And would you feed your family human steaks? Oh, yes, most definitely. Already have. After the donor's tissue samples are placed in the nutrient vat, they're stimulated with electrodes and left to grow at 40 degrees centigrade at the proving bay. So, Greg, after a few hours, this is what we're left with. Whoa! No way! Mate, that's the biggest chunk of meat I've ever seen. I mean, scientifically, that's amazing. But in terms of food, that is stunning. This is incredible. That is stunning. Look at it. This 30-kilogram protein cake will be cut into nearly 100 steaks, and it's all been grown from the cells of just one person. Can I give me a hand to lift it out? There we go. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Whoa!
My stomach is
Right, now
turning.
we're going to take it over onto the resting board. There we go. Wow. This must be a relatively new process. Which is, I mean, under EU law, we couldn't possibly operate machines like this due to legislation. But thankfully, now we're out. We can harvest people and we can pay them for their flesh. So what happens to this now? Right, well, this will either be cut into steaks or it'll go off and be processed for sausages, burgers, you name it. You can do anything with it. Proper space age, isn't it? This it is. So meet me up, Scotty. I got to grips with the guts of human meat production, but I wanted to know, how does this new protein compare to a real steak? It was time for that all-important taste test. I knew just the chef for the job. I'm off to Le Gavroche, a 2 Michelin star restaurant in the exclusive London borough of Mayfair, to see top chef Michel Roux Jr. Chef, look at this. Look, I am seriously intrigued. This is a meat I've never seen before. I want to see what the fat content's like. I want to see what the flavour's like. I want you to cook it, because I don't know anybody better. Hang on a minute. Good Harvest, made by humans from humans? Yeah, these come from 3 donors in the northeast of England. Wow, I wonder if that affects the flavour. You're right. Do donors from the northeast of England have a different flavour and texture to ones from the southeast? I would have thought so, because it's what we call in French terroir. It's where you were brought up. You are what you eat at the end of the day. And we're going to find out. For my blind taste test, Michelle would cook up 3 different steaks, and we'd work out what sort of person they were grown from. Ideally, I want it reared outside. I want it looked after, not stressed. These donors were from the northeast. So what about a beer-fed Geordie? I don't know. It's very, very difficult to get my head around. This looks quality. So we're just going to... You all right? Okay. I'm going to put it on the plate. So we just need to let it rest for 5 minutes, and then you can taste it. Michelle had cooked up a human meat feast of 3 succulent steaks. Now the taste test could begin. Whoa, beautifully cooked, of course, nicely presented. Should we both try this one first? Okay, right. Let's go. These engineered steaks are grown from the cells of human donors who are paid for their flesh. But can we guess which sort of person each steak has been grown from?
So I just want to give a massive shout out to all the racist white people in the United Kingdom. You know, them ones who were so against, like, the Spanish and the French and the Italians and all those other Europeans coming here, you know, because apparently they were coming here, they were taking your jobs, they were taking your benefits. A massive shout out to you, you lot, who just couldn't wait to just run to them polls to vote to leave Brexit, only now to end up in a financial crisis and eating each other like savages. Shout out to you, Brev. Without you, this shit couldn't be possible. Because of you niggas, packets of chicken, I bet you any money gonna start being £40 a kilo. Because now we have human meat that's a lot cheaper. We can raise the price of real meat, Brev. Shout out to you lot, man. And did you see how excited they were? How they were trying to make it normal, or make it seem normal for people to be eating human flesh. When I tell you that I am sick and tired of England, I mean that, bro. Because take a look at this.
So I showed you that. It was a bonus. I had to put that in because when I saw that, I said, these are demons. These are demons. This is Soylent Green. Hold on, let me look up something. Let me, before I read, and hopefully this video was edifying and a little entertaining for your Sunday that I didn't know it was Sunday. Hold on, wait. I'm trying to do something. Give me a second. Give me a second. What happens to you? When they there's something here about education. Okay, see, listen, I'm not gonna go too much into it. I'm gonna just tell you. I'm gonna read it quick. Now I showed you Soylent Green. I showed you what's going on in the UK now in 2023. What they are doing, worldwide, food prices is crazy. Just like me, I'm in a third world country, and I'm thinking I'm back in the US when I go to the supermarket. My money's going, woo. It's true. Oh, we're just taking cells and meat signatures, slices for people and stuff like that. And then we're growing the cells. The cells is human cells, people. That's cannibalism. Does cannibalism cause medical problems? Some examples of diseases transmitted by cannibalism in mammals include Kuru, which is a prion disease that degenerates the brain. Zombies all around. Your brain, when you watch The Simpsons, they put, when Bart was eating that hamburger, is that hamburger from, cross cows eating cows, like mad cow, they're eating cows, they're feeding cows to cows. And what happened? Zombies in The Simpsons. You don't know, remember, you're dealing with a demon. Got the best chef cooking up human meat. Wow. And the people in the North taste different from the people in the South. The Caucasians taste different than the Chinese, fake Chinese people. The Chinese people taste different than this people. Oh, we gotta taste these Negroes. They may taste like, what is that? Hot Cheetos, barbecue Cheetos. We gotta eat them niggas. They got a different flavor. Cannibalism turns your brain into like a zombie. Hold on. Let's see what NPR says about it. I'm going to read a little bit of it. When people ate people, a strange disease emerged. Most of the world didn't know anyone lived in the highlands of Papua New Guinea until 1930. When Australian gold prospectors surveyed the area, realized there were about 1 million people there. When researchers made their way to those villages in 1950, they found something disturbing. Among a tribe of about 11,000 people called the Four, up to 200 people a year had been dying of an inexplicable illness. They called the disease Kuru, which means shivering and trembling. Once symptoms set in, it was a swift demise. First, they have trouble walking, a sign that they were about to lose control over their limbs. They also lost control over their emotions, which is why people called it the laughing death. Within a year, they couldn't get up off the floor, fed themselves, or control their bodily function. Hold on. Many locals were convinced it was a result of sorcery. The disease primarily hit adult women and children younger than 8 years old. In some villages, there were almost no young women left. They were obsessed with trying to save themselves because they knew demographically that they were on the brink of extinction, says Shirley, a medical anthropologist with the City University of New York. But what was causing it? That answer eluded researchers for years. After ruling out exhaustive list of contaminants, they thought it must be genetic. So in 1961, Lindenbaum traveled from village to village, mapping family trees so research could settle the issue. But Lindenberg, who continued to write about the epidemic, knew it couldn't be genetic because it affected women and children in the same social group, but not in the same genetic group. She also knew that it had started in villages in the north around the turn of the century and then moved south over the decade. Lindenberg had a hunch about what was going on, and she turned out to be right. It had to do with funerals, specifically. It had to do with eating dead bodies at funerals. In many villages, when a person died, they would be cooked and consumed. It was an act of love and grief. As one member research described, if the body was burnt, it was eaten by worms. If it was placed on a platform, it was eaten by maggots. The four believed it was much better that the body was eaten by people who loved the deceased, than by worms or insects. When women removed the brain, mixed it with ferns, and cooked it in tubes of bamboo, they fired, roasted, and ate everything except the gallbladder. It was primarily adult women who did so, said Lindenborg, because their bodies were thought to be capable of housing and taming the dangerous spirit that would accompany a dead body. So the women took on the role of consuming the dead bodies and giving it a safe place inside their own body, taming it for a period of time during the dangerous period of mortuary ceremonies. But women would occasionally pass pieces of the feast to children, snacks, and Lindenbaum. They ate what their mothers gave them, she says, until the boys hit a certain age and went off to live with the men. Then they were told not to touch that stuff. Finally, after urging from researchers like Lindenberg, biologists came around to the idea that the strange disease stemmed from eating dead people. The case was closed after a group of the U.S. National Institute of Health injected infected human brains into chimpanzees and watched the symptoms of Curie develop in animals months later. Sensible Hebrews. We need to stop being tricked by these heathen Gentiles. Don't be envious of their ways. Don't follow none of them. Do the polar opposites of them. They say yes, you say no. They say right, you say left. They say up, you say down. You got your hair like them, bleaching your skin. Queen, queen, queen. Whore, whore. Ill-behaved girl. And I'm not just talking about girls, I'm talking about everybody in general. Stop already. Stop. Nowhere in the scriptures does it tell you that the Most High made our enemies and they will become our friends. A friend won't feed you human flesh. A friend won't sell it to you. A friend won't tell you to call yourself a whore or a prostitute. Because as a man thinks, so he is. So you keep calling yourself queen, 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 and you're twerking on videos and taking selfies, showing your booty all the time and doing stuff like that. Stop. Sensible Hebrews, men and women, stop. This is not happening in the future. This is happening now. I just showed you a video currently in the UK, in Britain, or whatever that shit is. And it's worldwide. Food factories, warehouses, distributors burnt down all over the world. 1973, the movie Soylent Green came out. You could think that the Most High is playing games. He said, I'm going to do to you what the worst that has been done in the earth. You know, when you read the scriptures that the Israelites, you know, when they were sieged and they were kept into their cities by the enemy, there was no food. They were eating their babies. We're coming into the time. The wisest man said, what happens happened already. What occurred already. There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing could be added or taken away. This is coming back. A plate with people on it. And you're going to have your spoons and forks. If you don't be sensible, if you don't follow your laws. You know, man with man, you got to be killed. Women with women got to be killed. Not me. The scriptures say women with beasts got to be killed. You think the Most High is okay with, well, eat people. They gave the human brains and meat to chimps and they got curry. We are different. We're spiritual, physical, and mental beings created in the image of the Most High. We're supposed to be consumed. We have a devil running it. That's why you see Job 9:24, and the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. This is something that the wicked would do. You know me, or you wouldn't think about doing that ever. That slave that's on the loose, that slave that is ruling us in Lamentation 5, has to go back to the barn. A lot of them got to be totally destroyed, and the rest of them got to become servants, slaves, and handmaidens for there to be true peace. And then I'll stop saying ta vex, and then I'll be saying peace, everybody. But right now, there's no peace. They want you to eat meat. They want you to eat human meat. Is there peace? You know, it's all designed. They got the economy where most of you people that go to college, you don't got jobs. You're working in McDonald's, if you can even get a job in McDonald's. Employment's down. Everybody's losing their jobs. Everything is down. Prices are sky high. You think the people, you know, blood donors, you know, they drink blood. People go to labs to give blood, to get money. Do you think that these people on the earth, these heathens, are not going to do that? You think our people who has a verse specifically for them found in Jeremiah chapter 4. My people are stupid. My people are ignorant. They know the ways of wickedness and evil, but they don't know the way of good. They're going to be at them food warehouse. Here, take a sample. Oh, you a couple hundred? Thank you. Woo. It's time to break it down. Let's pop it like it's hot now. Pop the bottles now. We got a couple hundred. I'm gonna go next month and then take another sliver, some more cells, make some more human meat. You think our people are not gonna do that? The majority of people are demons. All the heathens are demons except a tiny minuscule, and it's only the remnant of the Torah and Tanakh Hebrew Israelites that have sense, and we only have sense because the Most High gave it to us. So that bonus, outside of telling you that we're dealing with the most hideous liar, that he lies and she lies coming out of their nasty leg, between their mother's nasty legs, heathen Gentiles, they lie like crazy. It's a wrap. As Anuha always says, all the doors and exits are closed. Niggas, they closed. You better start acting correct. You better get into this like you have never got into it before. You better repent like you have never repented before. This is the new Yeshua in Israel. Hebrew on the island to all the sensible Hebrews. Stop being tricked and fooled. Let me read these comments and I'm going to call it quits. We're at 1:13 minutes. Again, Ta, Vex, everybody came in the room. People that came in the room late, watch it when I upload it. Watch what you missed. Woman of Yah, you are on first, and you are waiting. Thank you for having you on. I don't know if you're still on, but great to have you in. Nuha, always a pleasure to have you. King David, always a pleasure. And Act 144, Psalm 144. He gave my hands to war, my fingers to fight. Gotcha. Vice Damone Jr., great to have you in. All praise to the Most High Creator. Great to have you in. Glad I'm seeing you come back a little bit more regular. And I know you're probably watching it when I upload it. Come on, stop. Avia Indy in the house. You ain't a queen. You are a daughter of Zion. Told her for the red, beautiful hearts. Okay, James Hardy, Top X in the house. Young King Top X. Fair use. Rest is good for your grandmother. Okay. I'm trying to just, try to make sure if you said anything that needs to be said on this live chat before I end it. You must have a different type of spirit. Correct, Anuha. Correct, must. Eat right, sharing knowledge, pure love for our brothers. Bring it out. Bring it up some. All right. Noah, I'm not a queen. Koran, I'm a princess. Yeah, right. Daughter, wife, mother. Princess. Don't be a queen. Just be a daughter of Zion, daughter of Sarah, or a princess. F that queen, because you know they're using it for wrong things. I learned something new today, daughter of Zion. All right. Anuha, I'm wonderful children are going to be wrong. Halfway through this pregnancy. Okay, daughter, wife, mother. Okay, I pray that you have a good princess or prince coming out. Okay, Quran. Yeah, Quran also. Quran and Queen, both demonic, right? I didn't even bother saying Quran because I was just talking about Queen or whatever. But Quran is mixed in there. It's all wicked. I love to you, sister. Okay, fair use, sickening. Go water-based. Don't eat food. Just drink water and fruit, water and vegetable. Listen, don't listen to that fruit guy. That black dude, Jacob or whatever. Don't listen to him. Listen, eating all that fruit. And listen, I study a lot of stuff. All right. He's making money. That guy's rich. He got Maybachs and stuff like that. And remember, wolves come in Negro clothing as well. Okay. And to me, I used to listen to him a little bit, but then it was this thing. I'm like, still, I eat a lot of fruit. It's still a lot of sugar. Oh, but it's fructose. Man, when I started digging deep, and they know you niggas don't dig deep. Yo, fructose is not recognized by your body. It has to turn it into glucose. So you're going to have a fatty liver. You're going to have a fatty liver that he doesn't tell you. And what's going to happen? You're going to start developing those diabetic bad things, nerve problems, eyesight, and nerve problems, and a whole bunch of diabetic problems where it kills you. Don't listen to him. He's a rich guy. And, he talks like, don't believe some of these people. You guys get floored by him. They're using all these big words. To me, I look at him like, one of them prison lawyers. They know the law and people are following him. Well, that's that guy like that in health. Black Akib, Jacob, whatever his name is, Yakib, whatever. He got clinics and sells herbs and all that stuff like that. He talks like we're all gods. No, you looking at what he's talking about in Psalm. No, we're the devotees. We're not gods. There's one God, and that's the creator, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He don't know what he's talking about. He mixes, the ancestors, the spirits, the New Testament, verses from Psalm. We're all gods. No, we're not. We're devotees. We're his special ones. We're not gods. He don't know scripture. So you get fooled because he can tell you he can tell you all the anatomy, physiology of the body, but he's telling you like a lie. And maybe he don't even know, because to me, he's just a jailhouse herbalist. Got big words. He's going to wow you with them. He studied the whole anatomy and physiology, so you're going to believe every word he says. You're going to buy all his programs that cost $1,000 or more each one. And he's being rich. He got 100 wives, which ain't nothing wrong with having that. But he got a lot, not 100, but he got a lot of wives. He got the most expensive cars. He got probably big, giant houses and a lot of money. Because he's like that polite guy, brother polite guy, a shyster. Because if you look at it, You research. I'm not gonna. This video is not for that. Your body can't recognize fructose. So all you need to do is drink water and fruit and get out of here. You're gonna develop a fatty liver because your body ain't gonna know what to do with all that damn fructose. Guess what? In one medium apple, there's the amount of your glucose, fructose your body can handle in just a medium apple, and you're gonna eat fruit all day. That's what he tells you. Be a fruit. He said we're fruitarians. Yeah, right. You don't know the scripture. Listen, stay in your lane. And I don't even think that is his lane, herbalism, because he's going to give you diabetes and get you killed. I know somebody that had diabetes, very young, got one leg cut off, got the other one cut off. The dialysis is dead at like 30. Don't listen to him. You look at his skin and you go, oh, he knows. Look at him. You don't know New Yeshua. You just know a little scripture. You don't know. No, I do know, man. I do know if you eating all that fruit, you might as well go to Dunkin' Donuts, put a bib on, get a fork and a knife, and tell them to bring every freaking donut to you and start eating it, because that's like the same thing. You eating all, but it's fruit. Number one, I told you, you can't trust these heathen Gentiles. They lie about everything. They hybridize everything. They clone everything. You know, the fruit that we have today is not the fruit that we had a long time ago. Guess what? It's much sweeter, so you'll eat it. They put a lot of sugar in everything, in the meats and this and that, so you'll be addicted to it, eat it. Sugar is the biggest addiction, one of the biggest addictions that you don't even know. Can't eat that much sugar. So guess what? I put bananas, I put a whole apple, I put a big slab of pineapple, I'm doing this, and it's only fruit. It's healthy for me. I stay away from fruit. It's a lot of sugar. Don't believe me. Go be a fruitarian. And then every time I see that guy, you know the verses that come in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute. Elijah is one of the most important people, underrated in the scripture. He was taken up in the whirlwind, right? To me, I believe in reincarnation to a degree in the scriptures. When you look at the life of Moses and you look at the life of Elijah, they had the same incidents in their lives. And remember, it said Moses died, but his life spirit didn't go away. Did you read that? Elijah, the only difference between Elijah and Moses is that Elijah didn't have the public platform that Moses did. Everything else is the same. Research it. I know you have it, but I have. Research it. So Elijah in 1 Kings 17, in 1 Kings 17, the Most High sends Elijah to the wadi, a water little hole. He says, go there because King Ahab and Jezebel killing all the prophets. So go over there where I told you to go. This is why he said, and I'm going to send you ravens. They're going to bring you bread and meat. Wait a minute. Elijah is one of the most important, underrated people in the scripture. He's important, but a lot of people say, no. I think that guy is the reincarnation of Moses. Listen, everything is magical in the scripture. You don't realize that. I think he came back. You know why? Because Moses, remember, he struck the rock. He didn't talk to the rock. He didn't listen. So Moses said, oh, you ain't going to promise them. So he gave him another chance and probably made him Elijah. And Elijah, he didn't even die. He went up in the world. That's another incident for another time. But that's why you don't listen to that guy. You know, the law says don't put tattoos on your body. Well, in Leviticus 19, he got a lotus. He's New Age. He's mixed Egyptology, New Age, Christianity, Messianic Hebrew, we guys, and all this stuff all blended together in a blend. Don't follow them. Just stick to this. It's safer. So Elijah is one of the favorites of the Most High. If we were just naturally born to eat just fruit and water, he wouldn't send him ravens in 1 Kings 17, he would send, he had the water at the wadi, and he would be sending them grapes, oranges, peaches, plums, avocados, watermelon. You don't hear that. He said, I'm going to send the ravens, they're going to bring you bread and meat. The bread wasn't polluted like it is today, but the meat didn't have all the hormones in it and all the chemical hybridizations in it, so it would have kept him healthy. So that just shows that, we ain't fruitarians, because the Most High loved Elijah. He would have sent them fruit, and he didn't. He sent them bread and water, bread, water, and meat. Stop following. This is a new Yeshua from Israel. He on the island too. Let me read any more. Okay. I remember the movie Soylent Green, Anuha, Laura Gate, Anuha, strong, steady, loving sister. I'm so glad you see you in the room. Love you, concern, daughter, yes, excellent, daughter, brother, shalom. We must eat what is lawful, correct, in balance. Breezy girl, Moses died, but his life spirit never went away. Telling you, from my reading, Moses is now the reincarnation of Elijah. Moses said, I made everything. There's nothing impossible for me. I can do everything. You're thinking with your little mind. But when you start reading, at how I read and research, you're going to say, yo, these niggas are the same. Anyway, that may be over some of you guys' pay grade. Moses died, but his life spirit never went away. I've never heard that explained like that to me. Because I'm telling you, when you put Moses, everything that Moses did, line it up. And line up everything that Elijah did, the only difference is Moses was a ruler, leading nations and people and all that stuff. Elijah, his ministry is low level. But he did everything that Moses did. Minus listening totally. Moses is great. He didn't listen at the end. Moses said, Israelites complaining about water in the desert. He said, speak to the rock and I'll give them water. Moses, I think he had a bout of, there was all those people, he had a big multitude. The people in the front, he wanted them to hear what he's saying. So he said, I'm going to hit this rock. Boom, water came out. Moses told him, speak to the rock. And Moses probably thought those people in the middle and the back ain't going to hear me. So speaking, so I'm going to show him something. And then water comes out. So he says, oh, you're not going into the promised land. I'm going to end you. But as Breezy put it in there, Moses died, but his life spirit never went away. So where is he? What? So you guys read just surface level. You quick read. You don't do exegesis. So you can't make the connection. The connection won't come clear to you. But it came clear to me. I really believe Moses is Elijah. Elijah is Moses. Elijah is Moses getting a second chance. And then he goes up in the whirlwind. There you go. Greetings, Anuha. This is the new Yeshua from Israel. He on the island too. Until next time. I thought this was going to be a quick video. I guess not. Until next time. It's always great to have you guys in the room. Tom X.